Okay, here we go. Session 3 and seminar 1, and we're going to talk about farming, and I forget to share screen, so we'll do that.
We're doing session 3 today?
Session 2, sorry.
Okay.
Farming for fun and profit. So, and we'll go quick on this because we talked about this the other day, but I do want to make sure you understand a couple things about it. Again, the whole idea with this is giving you an overview and then go back, you write down things you want to get better at, go to your mentor and start work with them. This is so you know what is there, what the tools are. And hopefully this will pop up. Is it showing up there? Nope, I need to. Okay, let me figure out how to do that so I share the screen.
See you later.
Okay.
Getting a new niece today. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, they're having to do a
Stop share.
Yeah.
So we gotta go get her.
And we know it's a girl. So yeah, so exciting. They never wanted another baby to have a little boy. He's only 2.
Okay, here we go. Oops.
Yeah, they were both single children. And so I had to.
This is on farming.
Hi, I'm Sierra Pearson. Here's a quick tip for you. If you're a newer agent like myself, my strong suggestion is to get out there and farm your neighborhood. If you haven't done a 12-block radius of your own home, then you're missing the boat. So let me tell you how I do that. If you go up to the door, take a knock, try to get a time when maybe later in the day when they're just getting home. Sometimes in the morning people are rushed and they don't want to spend time with you. So introduce yourself first.
So knock, knock, answer the door and tell me what you say.
Hi, my name is Sierra Pearson and I live in your neighborhood. I don't know if you knew that or not, but do you know that there's 3 houses that sold in this neighborhood for just over $300,000? That might be of interest for you if you know someone that's interested in selling that home, or if you are thinking of what your home would be valued on the market today. The most exciting thing you can find out is if you've got a neighbor that's actually interested in selling their house and knocking on that door, maybe might not be for now, but planting the seeds for the next time. One day I had an opportunity to knock on my neighbor's door, and she actually had 2 sons that were living with her that needed houses. So I might not be able to sell that house, but I might be finding 2 buyers out of the process. So it's always a good thing if you go ahead and just ask.
Again, that's one of the David Knox ones. And pull this down here. And
Okay, you gotta do
stop share, and then share screen there. And there. Again, people don't think that the phone and farming works, but they actually do. So farming for fun and profit, how do you farm? Every message must have a value and a call to action. So you want to make sure you've got a call to action on there. So she comes on, she knocks on the door and says, you know, hey, you know, you may not know, but these are here. Can I help? You know, anybody who's looking for that. If you do an emailing out there, or a mass mailing to your farm, make sure there's a call to action, something for them to do, either you know, click for a CMA or whatever it is. So postcards, you should do 1 a month for 2 years. Again, we get, you know, 6 months in and a year in, and we're not getting anything out of there. It only takes a year or 2 to really get those up and moving, but make sure there's a call to action on every one of them. Door knocking. Video to follow annually. Should be knocking at least once a year through your neighborhood that you're farming and having something of value there. Doing safety events in the neighborhood, hosting a neighborhood watch program or something, or having the PD come in and do a presentation to the neighbors on, you know, safe practices in their neighborhood. You know, in my neighborhood, one of the things that takes place is because so many people park on the street, there's car break-ins, and you know, so in Oakley, that's one of the things, people breaking in the car. You know, PD coming in and saying, hey, don't leave your computer on your, you know, driver's seat. You know, So things like that. You could do a food truck Friday once a month. You could, say, hey, put a sign up saying we're doing a food truck here, or have a couple food trucks, and let people come, and you have, order from the food truck and hang out there, have a table set up and information, and talk to them. And, maybe you need to pay the food truck people, guarantee them a certain amount and on that. And so first couple times, maybe a couple bucks out of pocket. After that, you may have a good popularity and people coming out to that. But it's a good way of building community in your neighborhood, in your farm. Linda, you were gonna say something.
Oh, I think you answered it.
Okay.
You're paying a little bit for the food truck.
Right. Sometimes you may have to guarantee them a certain amount for coming out. And another, maybe not a food truck thing, but Sip and Scoop. She's got a portable trailer, and she loves doing things like that. Have her come on out and do a Sip and Scoop thing out in the neighborhood. She would love to do that. A neighborhood garage sale annually, or a couple times a year. I did one in mine. I was going to do one this year, and then last year, and the COVID thing hit, and so we're starting to see garage sales starting to happen. So doing a neighborhood garage sale and putting your signs up out on the main streets there, advertising the date and having people sign up to do a garage sale. It worked out pretty successfully. Participate in neighborhood events like garage sales. I always stop the garage sale pops up in your neighborhood, stop in, and it's like, yeah, give them your card, talk to them. You just doing a garage sale to clear things out, or you getting ready to make a move? Oh yeah, we're getting ready to make a move. And
I did homemade postcards with like little teddy bears and stuff like that on them, and laminated them and sent them out to Dave's neighborhood. Before we were ever partners. But anyways, I sent it out. I got a listing in there, and the lady said that she had my postcard on the refrigerator for 6 years. And I was like, what? So it was cool.
Targeted Facebook ads. You can do the targeted Facebook ads in a certain area, and you can do it in a neighborhood or that. Adopt a school. Say, send out a card saying, hey, we're going to, I'm going to do an adopt a school thing. If you'd like to participate with me, here's some supplies we need. You can drop it off at my house or whatever, and build community that you're doing something for the local schools. You're doing something good to help. And you're promoting goodwill by one of your advertisements, your mailings out to them is we're doing, hey, adopt a school drive. So in June, hey, we're doing an adopt a school drive. We need supplies for teachers. We need to have those by the middle of July because school starts at the end of July. And especially this year with all the COVID stuff and getting back to the classroom, they're going to need some help with that. So it's a good way of doing that. Local restaurant specials. Go to local restaurants, say, hey, do you have anything that I can email out to me or mail out to my farm area to promote your business, and get any coupons that I can have included with that? We can kind of co-market together. Set up a neighborhood specific website, and you can put videos in there. Things that are going on. In my neighborhood, there's a dog park. In my neighborhood, there's 2 or 3 book sharing things that are popped up. I could do a video on that. There's all sorts of things taking place around our neighborhood there. It could be videos that I include on my neighborhood website, the things going on in town, interviewing people within the leadership and those sort of things, all sorts of things you can do. Real estate farming letters, quarterly, email or snail mail. Block parties, invite 1 or 2 streets to a party. It's one of the things I was going to do last year is I was going to do a block party, and I've got a friend who's got a big, huge barbecue rig. If I pay for the meat, he'll do the barbecuing, and pay for the meat, have him do a barbecue, have it go in the neighborhood, and create some good community within the community. Use neighborhood hashtags. So mine was Laurel Crest and Laurel Creek. Swag handouts. Everybody loves free stuff. So it's not farming, but when the football seasons are going normal, and I'm a sponsor for Freedom Football for Weichert, and I've got a bunch of footballs, and have the cheerleaders throw footballs out into the stands 2 or 3 times per game. And it's got Weichert on there, and people love having them thrown up the stand. Use smart numbers for all printed materials. That's what we talked about the other day, is that smart number thing, either your own or the company one. and do a smart number for any printed materials you do for, to participate in the neighborhood garage sale. Text garage sale to this number, and then they get the information. You call them up and you get them involved in the garage sale. Know your farm area and your community. If you're farming in an area, know what's going on in the community, know what prices are doing, know what things are close to the community, know what people enjoy in the community. If you go knock on doors, hey, I'm Julie Gordon and I live in the neighborhood, and I just wanted to get to know the neighbors and see if I can help you out. There's always people looking for homes, see if you knew anybody who's looking to sell. The other thing is, I'm new to the area. So I was wondering, what's your favorite restaurant in the area? Or what's your favorite, what is kind of your surprise discovery in the area? Something that most people don't know is here. That's a kind of a cool thing. And ask those questions. People love to share things they found. They love to do that. So when you're going and knocking on doors and that, ask about things that they like in the community. And that helps you with that. And then when you talk to other neighbors, say, hey, this neighbor here said they love this over here. So do a canned food drive, same type of a thing in there. You can do a canned food drive in your community around Thanksgiving or Christmas, and that builds goodwill within your community. Okay. And door knocking challenge. Here we go. Or door knocking courage.
Make it go away because people are a lot more pleasant on the other side of the door.
You guys, you couldn't see it, could you? I gotta. Didn't want to do that, but let me stop share. Screen share. Share. Is it up there now?
I am deathly afraid of door knocking. It took me a lot of courage. I went ahead and sold a house. I didn't list it, but I had sold the house. So what I did is I took my flyers of what I sold the house for and some brochures, and I took my business cards, and I got up the nerve to park my car and get my tushy on the sidewalk and took everything and went door knocking. And I was actually pleasantly surprised at the reception that I got. I got about 6 houses in, and the people were so complimentary and so kind that I just kept on walking. And I actually ran into a homeowner who discovered how much equity he had in his house from the mere fact that I had given him the flyer of what I sold the house for. And he says, oh, it sold for this. I got some equity. I want to move. And I was really excited. I got his name and I got his number and email address, and we made contact. And I'm going to probably sell him a house in the area that he wants to be in. So it was a very pleasant experience and something I will definitely do again. To those of you that are afraid of door knocking, overcome your fear. Face your fear and make it go away, because people are a lot more pleasant on the other side of the door.
I know we don't believe that, but again, if you go in with some things that you are being positive with them, stop share, and then I want to share screen. If you're asking them, hey, what secret, what's your favorite restaurant in the area? What's your, what is some service or something you discovered in the area that, people don't know about? You'll get good conversations going. People love to talk about things they've discovered in the community. So these three lead activities done regularly have the potential to add thousands to your database, landing pages, squeeze pages, and property boosts. And we're not going to go into that right now on there. We will save that for another time. Actually, what you need to do is ask your mentor about how to put together a landing page and a squeeze page and a property boost. and that'll be your assignment, is talk to them about those. And so, because it'll take us quite a while to get through that, and we don't want to do that. So your assignment this week, along with other things, is to ask them how to make a landing page, a squeeze page, and a property boost. If they don't know how to do it, come tell me, and then we'll teach them again how to do that. So, but I want to encourage you on the farming aspect. If you don't have a farm identified yet, get me that farm. I can pull that farm area for you. We can format it, and you can have it loaded right into your database. So you've got names, phone numbers, and email addresses. You can begin to farm at least that way, and then you can start working in your neighborhood as well. Okay. So good job. And the next seminar is going to be on, oops, there we go. Stop share. Is going to be stop recording.